And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Just missed.
Ball one.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Ball inside.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That's a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Popped up. And it gets into the seats. Strike two. On the ground, right side, Polanco tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Dane Myers.
Foul ball. The 0-1. And he swings through that one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. The other way, and foul ball. Out towards right center field. Robert hustling after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. And the slider just misses.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fastball for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's ball 2.
Good eye right there.
Ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Friedl takes it in for the out. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Now it's the DH. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air to left center. Myers settles underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Torrens, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. That's the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. In now for the Reds, Luis Arraez. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
One to know to Freddie Freeman. Late swing, foul to the left. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. On to Smith. 2. Bases empty after the double play. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. 1-2. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. Out of here. That one felt good. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side, Polanco. That's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Sam Moll into the game.
Sam Moll.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late with the swing there. On the ground, Suarez. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bo Bichette. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here.
Ball 1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Back here in Queens. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. That one to first. And it gets by him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So now a pinch hitter, Spencer Steer. A runner at first for him to out. Dedniel Nunez takes over on the mound. Suarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Nunez in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fights it off. You'll see another. 1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Robert hustles it back in. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Ball 1. Ball.
Ground ball right side could be two. Lindor, that's one. On to Smith,
He's out.
two.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return.
Into center. Base hit. In to score from third. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. So 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Bench on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now 7. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle, De La Cruz slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Polanco hanging in there. The Reds up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Catcher,
At the plate, Luis Torrens. Tony Santillan gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Torrens off of first with 2 away. That one almost got him.
Ball in.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Play made. That ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. In now for the Reds, Freddie Freeman. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brandon Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
On the ground right side, and it gets by him.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for
This is J.J. Bleday. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike one. Swinging a foul straight back. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. And one away.
Up next for third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Fouled off left side. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball 1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Steer. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Austin Warren.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, right field. Should be extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
How do you feel like analytics have changed the sport of baseball?
Yeah, I remember years ago and when this was all really starting.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Maxwell. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one at triple digits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Line drive, climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
For the Mets, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So back to the top of the order. Carson Benj up now for the Mets. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Yeah.
Robert on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one just misses.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's to third. Suarez sends it across to first. 2 away. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. This one popped up. Smith should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Dane Myers.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. And a man aboard. Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came.
Oh, that got him.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. He's already homered here in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Got him. Now 2 away.
Right fielder, J.J. Legacy.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 9th, Juan Soto getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball still 0-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And that one hit to first. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field, Bleday on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
For the Mets.
So they're down to their final out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.